All right, hello everybody. So, like I told you guys in a couple videos prior, I got a can of paint here, and this is called Peacock House. Let me get up close so you guys can kind of see the color. It is like this super dark emerald green. It's a, let's see, I think I got it in a, yeah, I got it in a satin. I wish I had the little card to show you guys what the color actually looks like, but it is such a rich dark color. I really love homes that feel super cozy, and I think dark colors do that. I love jeweled tones. I like dark rich greens and blues. My bedroom is a super dark blue. It's like a dark sapphire blue. But I did that in a gloss finish, and I don't really like, I don't know, I think the satin finish will give it a more opulent look. So the first order of business before we even paint is to take all of this stuff out of here. I have to take all of this stuff down, so let's get started doing that. I have this is a stool or an ottoman that I'm refinishing. Not an ottoman, it's just a stool. Right now I'm sewing this lace around the edge, and I put this fabric on here. I stained the frame and sanded it and restained it. What did I use? A walnut stain. Same stain I used for the bench out there. So for now, I'm going to just remove all of this stuff. I've got to put some stuff away. I can just move it to this side of the room. So I got this pack of brushes. It's got a 1 inch, a 2 inch, and a 2 inch angle. So I really like to paint. It's one of those projects that's like super satisfying. Oh, you guys, look at this. So I started making this little thing for my bookshelf, and I put a little light inside of the thing, the little shed. I want to make it a little garden, fairy garden or something. Maybe I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. Let's see here. There we go. So I've got all these molds. I have a lot of stuff that has just been sitting out. Oops, that came open. Not good. Okay. You can see my sewing kit. I really like this. Having this basket is super handy. Okay. First, let's put everything away. So for now, I'm just going to move all of this stuff to that side of the room. So I don't want to do the whole room at once. That's just overwhelming. Oh, look here. I got all these. I've been putting this project off for a few days, or actually about a week. But now it is ready to get it done. So this thing, let's see. I think I'm going to throw this rug away too. I think it brings too much darkness down. Let's see here. The shelves, more molds. I got some peppers hanging here from last year and some bark. Put those there. This stuff right here. If you're from Alaska and you've been to the Alaska State Fair, those little fairy crowns that they make, I never got to get one as a kid, but as an adult, I made one for myself. That's the philosophy I live by. If you didn't have a great upbringing, create the life you wanted when you were a kid as an adult. Just because you can. So let's see here. Most of this stuff I'll move that right there for now, because I really just want to focus on this corner over here for right now, just to get it started. I'm gonna go hang this up somewhere. All right, it's already looking much emptier. Now I've got to get these little miniatures. So I'll probably put these in this box here. Because we want to keep the miniatures safe. This is a little bowl my son made me. You can see my little box of miniatures. This is a little Alice in Wonderland, because Alice in Wonderland is still, it's always been one of my favorite movies. But I made this miniature scene. I think it's so cute. Okay, I'm going to take this broom down. We're going to take the paintings down. A little mini rug, a little mini fancy chair. Let's see, where can I put this? Okay, I'm going to tape around the window really quick and I'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I have taken everything down. I wiped the window completely down and I wiped the baseboards down and the closet walls here. Well, one of them, not the other one yet. Okay, so now I'm going to, you have to wipe it all down, obviously, because there's cobwebs and shit. I have not touched this room. As you can see, my last painting venture did not go over well because I didn't have enough paint. And so I kept having to mix different colors. So that's why the color, it's like 4 different color blues. And then this is the original color on this wall. So let me, like I said, tape up and then I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I've got everything finished over here and all set up. Now we're going to shake the paint a little bit because I don't know what happened to that stir thingy that I had. This should do the job equally well. I didn't put tape on the bottom trim because I'm going to have to paint that trim again anyway. Because as you can see, it is messed up from me not taping last time and also very dirty. So it needs a touch up anyway. And as you can see, Jaxie very concerned with what's going on. You going to go up there? Go ahead. Go ahead, Jixie. Oh, Jaxie's in action. You guys get first look at Jaxie in action. Well, she's kind of a pro at ladders. Oh, careful, baby. Are you going to stand here? Come on. You can do it. Here, baby. Baby, look, you can stand here. Or up here. And come up here. Come on. Oh, she's got a literal bird's eye view of the outside. So I'm sure she is pleased. Okay. I'm going to get you guys closer and I'm going to angle you down so you can see the opening of the paint because it's a beautiful color. Oh, be careful, Jixie. And you're probably wondering, Jennifer, why are you in those clothes? Why are you in a pink and blue shirt and light blue shorts? Well, I'll tell you, it's because I don't want to get paint on any of my clothes, and these clothes are not really my vibe, so I don't care to ruin them. Now let me just find my paint can opener thing. Okay. All right. Hopefully I don't need that little stir stick thing because that's gonna really grind my gears. You know it? Grind them. Okay. Oh, look at it. It's like a dark hunter olivey green. It's so pretty. It's gonna look so opulent on these walls. So I've got this little dish here. Just going to spread, pour a little bit so we're not having to come back to the can continuously. And I'm just going to, so I've got a roller brush as well. I don't know where my roller thingamajig is, but for right now I'm going to start around the trim. So, these are Valspar brushes. This is Valspar paint for interior. Like I said, it's the signature interior paint plus primer, scuff shield. I was gonna get the one that was like 2 up from this one. It was like a special guarantee, some kind of crap, I don't know really. I was going to get that one, but I decided to just, well, actually, they couldn't make the one I wanted. So we're going to come down here. I'm going to make sure you guys can see me. Definitely not. Okay. This would be much easier if I had a cameraman. So we're going to start over here, and we're just going to, let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, beautiful, you guys. This is one of my favorite things to do, especially if it's a place that you've lived a really long time and things are just like, you know, everything's become the same and nothing is special, feels special anymore, and you know, it just kind of feels like blah, you know, I've been here forever. Change the room around, paint something, change the color of the decor, change the decor altogether, and you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can go to thrift stores, yard sales, like the possibilities are endless. You can even just paint your old stuff, get spray paint, new fabrics, you know, learn how to reupholster. Even if you just reupholster a stool like I did, it creates a different look for your whole place. So look at your space and see what could be or what can use a facelift. Whether that be fabric or whatever, paint, style, do something different in your home and it will bring a different look. Play with the lighting, you know, play with things like that. Don't let yourself get stagnant and stuck in one type of look. I mean, obviously do what you want. If one type of look is what you like, do it. Like, don't feel bad for what you like. Anyway, at this point I'm just rambling. So we're gonna do this. Dixie, what you doing up there? Man, this green is so beautiful, you guys. I've been wanting to paint all of the rooms in my house for quite a while because I've lived here for 5 years and the paint colors don't really match my vibe. So far I've only painted one room, which is my bedroom. But thank God I did that because it goes more with my style. I really want to paint the kitchen. See, that's the best thing about living alone too, is you don't have to compromise with anybody about decor colors or shit. So I'm going to do this, and then when I get some done, I'll be back. All right, you guys, I got that whole back wall done. As you can see, the color actually looks much different than it does when it's dry as compared to when it's not dry, obviously. Yeah, it just looks much deeper. Obviously, I've got to do another coat. This is just the first preliminary coat. Obviously, wall is going to be darker than this wall for the first coat because of the blue undertone as opposed to the light green. But it already is making the window and the whole space look nicer. I'm going to have to touch up the ceiling with white paint, and like I said, I'm going to be repainting the baseboards and the window seals. I'm going to be making some curtains for the windows. It's going to be looking a lot different in here. I'm not going to paint everything today So we will continue tomorrow. All right, you guys, I want to show you how much I got done of this room yesterday. I did 2 full coats on all the walls, and it looks great. I'm loving, well, I didn't do 2 full coats on this side right here. I need to do another coat just right here in the center of this wall. But yeah, let's go over here. I'll show you. It is just like this dark, beautiful jewel tone green. These walls back here obviously look nicer because I spent quite a while making sure there was enough coats on this so you couldn't see any of the underside. But yeah, we got halfway up that way. And of course, when all this is done, I'm going to be painting the windowsills and the baseboards white again. And I'm also going to be making curtains for these windows that match said vibe. So yeah, I used about half a can of paint, well, a little less than half a can. Hopefully, I've got enough paint to finish. I've still got quite a bit of room to paint. I've got all these walls over here, all this, and this wall. So quite a couple few more walls to paint. And yeah, I'm not gonna paint again today. I'm gonna let my hand rest because my hand was cramping awful. It was like, I don't know, it felt really bad last night. So I'm gonna give myself 1 day break. And then today I'm going to finish getting all of this stuff out of here so I can paint the rest. Okay, you guys, I am completely done with the room. It took me approximately 4 days to paint the trim, the door frames, the walls. We got Inspector Jaxie here again. So yeah, I gotta put 1 more coat of paint around that window and I am completely done. Yes, it looks so much nicer in here. I'm loving how it's just so cohesive. I love how it brings my herbs out. I don't know, it just makes them pop. It makes them look beautiful. What do you think, Jaxie? Huh? What do you think? What do you think, baby? Oh yes, you love it. So yeah, it took me a while. I have to put these back on. I had them outside, spray painting them. And then I have to put all of this stuff back into this room. But I don't think I'm going to put all of it back in here. I'm really liking the openness and the cleanliness of it. So I don't think I'm going to put it all back in here, but I'm going to put the most of it back in here because it is my workroom. I painted the closet doors as well. All the trim, the baseboards, the window. I love it. I'm gonna have to finish this video though next week when I get back from the beach because we are leaving tomorrow. So I'm not gonna have time to get all this stuff cleaned back up and put back in here. But when I do, I'll show you guys a, end result. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to show you what the room looks like now that I've got mostly everything back up. I'm still doing a couple things here and there, but I moved this stuff from behind the door. I pushed the door back here. I got to paint the door still. I moved a couple things around, but look at the paint. I am so in love with this color and how it turned out. Took about a week to finish. I put this little fountain here for like a little, when I'm doing like a meditation or a spell, I can have the ambiance of a babbling brook. So I've got cleaned all my herbs off and the shelves, reorganized them. I'm going to be putting, so the tapestry that was on this wall, the big fairy tree, I'm going to be using it as a curtain on this wall because I get creeped out when it's nighttime and I don't know if somebody's standing at the edge of my garden looking in at me. So, because like that's how dark it is. So I would never know. And that just creeps me out. I moved the big bunch of sticks I had there. I'm going to go through them and, you know, what I haven't used yet, I'm going to just get rid of, give back to the earth, probably burn and put ashes in my garden. But yeah, that is, how it looks. I love it. Jaxie really likes it. I think what it does is, before or at the beginning of the video, you could see all of my stuff in here with the whole bunch of different paint colors that were in here prior. My stuff it just looked like a big bunch of like mismatched things. Like it looked like a thrift store almost, you know, but like with a solid grounding base color like this, it makes all of my stuff look cohesive, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some inspiration to repaint one of your rooms or redo one of your rooms in your house or your room in your, you know, wherever you are. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Say bye, Jaxie.